Oh, Lord.
So, Ennui, Sabo, Lonzel, and Nocta. You
Yes.
guys are sitting in the tavern, the restaurant side itself, while Joanna, you are currently in the back room and you do not know what is happening outside. Nocta, the cultists have turned, haven't acknowledged you with kind of like a welcoming glance and a nod. Is there anything you want to do? While this is happening, the three of you also see this as well. They're not exactly being subtle about it.
I look over to Sabo and I kind of like just shrug, and then I look over at them and wave back tentatively.
I frown at him and kind of like tilt my head like, what do you think you're doing, bitch?
Wow.
I look, I under my breath, I respond to your look, being like, couldn't hurt to get in with them and find out what's happening.
Just in case, it could hurt.
I mean, yes, no, it could hurt.
Before you go, and I touch his elbow, and I cast a bit of resistance on him. Just in case, it could hurt, my friend. You never know.
I mean, I'm not going anywhere. They just waved to me, so I'm not like walking over to them. They haven't beckoned me or come over to ask me to join them.
I think they're beckoning you right now.
Yeah.
You look over and one of them is kind of giving like a, with one finger, pointed with a ruby ring on the end. They don't seem to be paying attention to you at all, Ennui. Are you a blue tiefling?
I sure am.
Blue tiefling. Let me look this up.
What's up, bitch?
Okay.
I'm like purpley. I'm a cool.
It's a really
You
nice
know.
color.
Yeah. Purpley blue. I'm the cool side of the red spectrum. 'Cause you can't just be straight up blue, apparently. But with the bloodline of.
You totally can.
Can you?
Yeah, there's like different layers of hell tieflings where
Yeah,
you
I
get
think
different resistances and stuff.
The only thing, because I was reading today, because I've learned about albino tieflings, which are like a rare color of tiefling.
Interesting.
So I was curious about blue, but blue, it's totally fine. Like, I have no problem with the skin color of your tiefling. Like, you can be what you want.
Oh, are you sure? Yeah. Do you want to phrase that differently?
No.
Justin doesn't see race.
I don't think. No, yeah, he's a tiefling.
He sees race, it's not color.
Yeah.
No, you know what? No, let's just.
No, this is not. No.
This is going downhill very quickly. Let's get back to that game.
I was just curious. I like the color. It looks great on you. All right, Ennui, is there anything you want to
Here.
do while this conversation is happening?
No, I'm just, to be frank, a touch embarrassed about last session still. So, that's still, we're still like coming out of that. So,
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Blair and Lumimac are both. They have the Arctic phage. They are just completely T-posed right now.
no, I just, I'm just trying to, not save face, but in my mind, I've built up this different personality for Blair, and I'm like, oh no. How do I blend these two now? So I'm just gonna play it cool and stay back.
That's fair. Nocta, what do you want to do?
I'll just shrug again and grab my my spiced wine and wander over and see what's up.
When you sit down, the female tiefling at the table, her smile widens as you sit. We have been told of your coming, the lot of you.
By whom?
She leans forward and says a name that you recognize due to something that you have been writing about that you alone have the knowledge of. Levistus.
Cool, that means something to my character, means nothing to me.
I'll
Cool.
message you on Discord.
Please do.
Hey!
I have
Vistus is a hardening of elf arteries.
Yeah. All right. Levistus.
a potential heart attack has let us know you were coming.
Yeah.
All right.
We saw in a vision that you'd need medical assistance, so we approached you today.
Here's a
if you-
bracelet. If you ever need any help, please hit this button.
Yeah, squeeze this dark crystal ice, and you'll have help right on the way.
One of our nutritionalists is here to give you a free 1-hour session to discuss your current eating habits. And
I'm a vegetarian.
Nathan, I have sent it to you. Not
Okay,
Eric
cool,
accidentally like I almost did.
Cool.
Oh.
That's okay. All right. At that, then Nocta's actual response is, cool.
Does your demeanor change at that?
Nervous and uncomfortable.
Is it noticeable to your 3 other fellow party members? No, it's not.
No, we good.
You look great. You look cool, calm, and collected. The female tiefling smiles and says, "We would like for you to join us at the care. Kadroth wishes to speak to you."
Me, myself, or me, my group?
She motions over to the other table with a little kind of like exaggerated, long, slender finger wave and says, "All of you."
What was the name again?
Kadroth.
Kadroth. Okay. Just drop by any time?
We'd rather if you came right now.
Appointment? Would you excuse me?
Joanna. Is there anything that you might have questions about your conversation last time, or would you like to join your group back in the tavern proper?
no, I think we're clear.
Cool.
I definitely get a hurry up and wait sense
Yeah.
from my companion, and so I'm happy to rejoin the group. Taking a seat, completely not noticing the tieflings because I'm too focused on sharing what I've learned with my party.
Sure.
And being like conspicuously conspicuous, so I like walk out with my hand over my eyes so people don't look me in the eyes.
Sure. Yeah. Definitely. Cool.
And I'm gonna
so
come down and I'm
sits down.
Yeah.
You got there before Nocta came back, so this is just a few seconds before. As the rest of the group saw the tiefling slender fingers waving at the group of you. So you guys can react to this as Joanna sits down.
What was the name of this town again?
Care Dinaval.
Perfect.
My face, as the elf waves, just like flattens into complete sternness. Not that that's like really out of the ordinary for Sabo. He's not a very smiley, expressive person, but
No, don't say that. Sabo, no.
Sabo smiles on the inside.
Yeah.
you get
But
like
it's
a
still
corner
a Goliath
of the
smile,
mouth.
so it's like this.
Yeah, you get like a corner of the mouth twitch. Yeah. But he's
Basically, yeah, Joanna is going to sit down and say in a very quiet
very
voice.
in.
Is this happening for all of you or just me?
What is
All
what
of us,
happening?
I think.
Megan's being a robot?
Yeah, Megan was briefly thrown into space, but I think I caught most of it.
Okay.
Yeah, Joanna's gonna sit down with the rest of the group and say very quietly, listen, I don't want to alarm anyone, but something strange is going on up in the, I guess you would all probably know it as a castle. Apparently there's a group of strange people who have come, and have kind of gained the ear of the local speaker. But we're going to want to really keep it on the down low so they don't notice us.
Nocta sits down. You arrive back at the table, Nocta, from the other group.
So they want us to go to the care with them.
Joanna, you see the two tieflings, one male, one female, looking at the group. Smiles hooked in the corner with eager anticipation.
And they have the dark ice around their necks, too.
Yeah.
You notice that as well, Joanna?
Joanna puts a hand on her sword and kind of covers it with her shield.
Probably don't.
Takes her hand off.
Be cool. They knew we were coming.
How?
Do any of you know who Levistus is?
Sure, I'll do a history check.
Probably religion.
Or
I don't
plain.
know anything about this guy, so I'm gonna be like, of course, famous Levistus.
Levistus? No, not ringing any bells. Do not recall Levistus in any noble history of... No dukedom. No, he doesn't have a fief that he runs or anything like that.
Well, I mean, that's debatable.
I'm gonna just be like, oh, Levistus, probably a warrior of note.
More like a devil that rules Stygian?
Whoa! Oh!
I'm sorry, what?
Huh?
Okay, hold on. Wait. They knew we were coming and the devil told them?
A devil.
Oh, a devil.
Not the devil. A devil.
Wait, are there a lot of different kinds of devils? I'm sorry, I don't know much about this.
So there's 9 layers to hell.
Run down
Stygian is
the
number
legend
6.
here.
He rules the 6th one.
I don't know what's going on, but I don't know if I can handle this right now. Nocta, what do you think we should do?
That's kind of why I came back here.
Justin, can I ask, is the person that Joanna went to go talk with, have they returned to, like, the common area
Yes,
here?
they are standing behind the bar. They haven't approached they haven't approached the other two or offered them drinks or food like they did for when you guys entered.
Lonzel stands up, and you see him go walk over towards that individual.
Mm-hmm.
Do you stop him at all?
Why would I?
With him at all?
You seem perfectly normal.
No reason to stop him.
Okay, approaching that gentleman that I do not recall a name if we got one.
Eric did.
Eric
I
did,
did.
but I don't know. I'm just going to casually lean over the counter. Those 2 people in the corner who walked in. Would you mind if we were forceful with them?
He mulls it over for a second and whispers under his breath. Can you actually give me a charisma check?
Just a straight charisma or a type of one?
Well, you can decide. He's basically trying to read how much he trusts you off the bat. And I want to just see kind of you can
Sure.
decide how you want to give your aura to him.
Persuasion.
All right.
13.
Thank you. He looks and says, "The filthy things are like a snow hydra. You cut off one head and 2 more appear. I advise you either ignore them or leave."
Good to know. We'll be leaving shortly then. And turn around and come back. I think we should be leaving and not worrying too much about them.
Okay. Any other opinions?
Can we just do that? I mean, if there's devils involved and stuff like that, are they just going to let us leave? Or are they going to stop being all creepy and smiley really quickly? Or worse, are they going to stay creepy and smiley really quickly while they hurt us?
My money's on they'll let us leave, but either follow us or prevent us from doing anything until we meet with them?
The tiefling woman stands at her table, and she begins to step towards the group.
I'm going to whisper into Joanna's ear. Your friend told me they're like a hydra. Cut one head off, 2 more grow back. Do you really want to be opening up that nest of hornets?
Is that all tieflings? Like, if we do that to Ennui, will Ennui have 2 heads?
I don't really think you want to find that out, but maybe when they get over here, we'll get a chance to see.
God, this is getting weirder and weirder.
You're the one who wanted an adventure.
Lonzel's going to slip his hands underneath the table and start doing something out of sight.
Doing some like Naruto shit.
Yeah, his hands just start turning darker and darker, like a aura is gathering around them.
Saba, would you like to do anything?
Megan?
Megan?
She's really
Megan?
thinking, guys. She's thinking.
Yeah, really heavily.
Megan, if you can hear us, acknowledge us.
She's moving. She's moving.
She is moving.
Uh-oh.
Megan, if
Megan?
you're being kidnapped, blink twice.
I think we're only getting every second or third frame.
That one.
Oh, she changed screens.
She did. I like how we're all like forensicing this.
Yeah.
It's working though. The tiefling doesn't know what to make of it.
It's true.
Sorry, I'm back.
Okay.
Oh,
hello.
wonderful!
Hey!
People, can you hear us?
Here, I spelled here wrong. Can you hear us?
Sabo, do you know what's happening, or do I want to give you a refresher for...
I need a refresher.
All right, so Joanna came back, said something strange is happening in the care, and we better like do something before they find out we're here. Noctis says they know we're here. They worship. They say Levestus was looking for us, a devil from the sixth circle of hell. Sorry, not a devil, the devil from the sixth circle of hell.
Yeah.
Lonzel came back and said that the barkeep said they were like a hydra. You cut off one head and more head appears. Joannis made a joke about, is that how all tieflings work? It was really funny. Everybody laughed. And then the woman tiefling stood up and started to make the way towards the table. And I think the kind of thing is like we should just go, but also like Lonzel is starting to like prepare for a combat. And I asked if there was anything Sabo wanted to do or say while this was happening.
And then the silence occurred. I think he would stand when she approached, but I will follow whatever the rest of the group does.
She stops a good distance, like maybe like 6 feet social distancing away from the group as she approaches.
Good girl.
She smiles and says, "We will be at the care, should you wish to come and accept our invitation to speak to Kadroth. Otherwise, if you venture out into the snow, the cold ice, with this everlasting Rime, you can only hope that Levistus will save you like he has saved so many others." She turns, and with a one-word command in Abyssal, which if you speak it, she just says, "Come," and the other tiefling stands and follows her.
Wait. Is it abyssal or infernal, Justin? Curious.
Whatever language
infernal
tieflings
is
learn.
infernal then.
Infernal.
Cool. So not demonic and
I don't speak
devilish.
infernal.
That would be creepy.
Yeah. When they open the door of the uphill climb, the wind roars outside. Oh, do you want to stop them, Ennui?
Because they speak in infernal, right?
Whatever language you have, that's from your tiefling
Yeah,
race.
yeah. I just when they speak that, Because honest to God, I've never seen another tiefling before, so I'm just gonna be like, sorry, who's Levistus?
You say that? Do you say that in common or in infernal?
Infernal to them, yeah.
She turns and says, "Your colleague already told you. We
How
have
did he
no
know
other
we were
secrets."
coming?
Pardon?
How did he know we were coming?
His sight and senses stretch farther than we could ever comprehend.
Oh boy.
What and what? His sight and senses, yes, but what interest does he have in our measly group?
You'll have to speak to Kadroth to learn that yourself. And then she turns
Oh, wait, I got
and
one more. I
steps
wanna
into
try
the howling winds outside.
Damn it. Okay.
That looked like it went well.
I'll swear an infernal under my breath.
I'll just lean over to whoever's closest to me, really. It doesn't actually matter. And be like, well, he doesn't seem happy.
I'll turn to the group and just be like, well, we may not like the summons, but it would be incredibly dishonorable to refuse a cordial invite.
I don't know if cordial is necessarily the correct word.
Invited to the care? Well,
If a person approached you, Ennui, and asked you to die for them, to pull your sword out and stab yourself in the heart, would you do it because it was cordial?
I think you broke Ennui.
Ennui is just processing.
I understand the sentiment of your question, but I implore you, Lonzel, think of this with a common sense approach. Summons is not suicide.
I'm sorry.
All right, Nocta, what do you know that I don't?
Well,
Tell me
a cult that is worships a devil wants us to go talk to them. That sounds like potential, not necessarily, definitely, but it sounds like potential suicide to me.
I've known many cults. No, that's a lie. I've heard of many cults. And they've worshipped many things. And very seldom, if you treat someone with politeness and in kind, are they going to, kill you. So I don't think it's suicide. I truly do believe this is just a conversation, and if our minds don't meet, so be it. We'll part ways enemies, and we'll have to deal with that later.
I like to imagine I'm sitting across from Ennui. I stand up and reach over the table and pull whatever drink away from him and think, perhaps you should not be trusting the punch that you drink.
I'm sorry.
I look I look over to Lonzel and like, is that a metaphor?
If you know a thing or two about cults, no.
I'm sorry. You're all talking about common sense like this all makes sense? Okay, so not only are there lots of the devil, and they all rule their own little kingdoms, but apparently we just talk openly about this and everyone's comfortable with it, and the devil also is saving people, and they're inviting us to come to a party, and I'm feeling really kind of out of my depths here. What exactly is going on? What did they mean when they said that this Levi's What did they mean when they said that this devil was saving people?
Brainwashing them and making them part of their cult.
I'm gonna lean down, like kneel down to Joanna's height, and I'll just. None of us are quite sure what's going on here, but what we do know is we are looking for a son who may have been taken by these folks, and they have invited us to come speak with them. It would be foolish not to gain more information.
I think it might be pertinent to remind people that we do have a very pressing task in the disappearance of another man who disappeared only a couple days ago.
This is the out of character. This is the dog guy.
The dog guy,
we're
yeah.
talking about. Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah, boy puts his paw up on your knee and looks you in the eyes.
Well, perhaps we make friends and they aid us in our search. I say we stop at the care and then proceed. And if we just, like I say, our minds don't meet, then we proceed with the search for boys' well and good and truly alive owner.
I don't particularly want to go.
If you want to go, Ennui, you can go by yourself, but I will stay here.
That's
a bad idea.
STP! STP!
I love Stone Temple pilots.
I mean, we could cover more ground if we split up, I guess.
I don't mean to split up and cover ground. I will wait here patiently till he returns, or until it's more likely he has expired. But I will wait patiently. I just will not put my life in harm's way. Not this way.
Well, I've said my piece.
Joanna's looking at Lonzel like Lonzel has said the most alien thing in the world to her. Like, she is both hurt and disappointed. Like, the idea that leaving Duke on Lee to get killed doing something dumb and we wouldn't help, like, all of us immediately is just like, she's struggling with that. She doesn't even understand it.
Such a pure soul.
So, what is it then, folks? To the care or to the mountain?
If you don't think that the cults are always super dangerous and sometimes they're reasonable, then the young boy is probably safe, at least for a little while. But being up on a mountain in this kind of weather, like, I don't know how much you know about this kind of terrain, Duke Ennui, but every hour things get less likely. When friends and family go up into the mountains, well, around here there's a saying, honestly, that someone's gone up into the mountains, which means you won't be seeing them again.
Joanna, you've said enough. Your wise words have convinced me.
If you're familiar, Duke Ennui, the innkeeper said that the boy went willingly with these owners of the dark ice. And I imagine he will be in good care, like, as Joanna said. The man.
I nudge Sabo and I'm like, owners of the black dark ice. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that.
One thing as well, Nathan Nocton knows this,
Hello.
and he can choose not to share it if he doesn't want to.
Probably not going to.
But devils are inherently, most commonly, lawful evil. So the chaotic murder spree is not as likely with a devil cult that it would be like a chaos cult.
Yeah,
Just so you know, just if you did not know that about devils, they're inherently lawful evil in D&D.
I.e., DM saying we have time.
Or no, just that this is just information. I can't tell you anything. Just Inherently, devils are more lawful evil than chaotic evil in D&D.
Yeah, Nocta doesn't want to go. Yes.
Let's go find. I know his name. I don't know it off the top of my head. Let's go find Boy's Master, and on our way back, we can stop at the care, or perhaps I could stop at the care while you guys wait and rest.
No offense. No offense, Duke. I don't think they're that interested specifically in just you. I believe they want all of us.
No offense taken, but should you be impolite and or a coward, I will gladly go and do these summons alone.
Nocta puts on his jacket and starts getting ready to head outside at him calling him a coward.
Nocta, hold on. I'll come with you. And Joanna's gonna get up and start following after Nocta, trying to be like supportive but not say anything.
All right. We're going to take a little break for YouTube. I will be right back.